rebound and makes the outlet pass, the ball handler takes it right up the middle. He sucks in the defense, which creates an easy kick-out pass for a wide-open, uncontested shot. This is how we need to execute. Get the proper floor spacing, have our shooter spot up, let the ball handler force the defense to swarm the ball, and then just make the simple pass to the open man for a quality shot. When coach wants us to get out and run in transition, do it. The pick and roll. This is a basketball fundamental that the coach will definitely want us to emphasize. Running pick and rolls is easily one of the most effective offensive strategies there is. It's one of the most basic ways to cause confusion and mismatches for the defense. With all the skilled players we have on this team, coach is probably going to call for this often. If the defense goes under the screen, that gives the ball handler an open perimeter shot. If he goes over the screen, that gives him a driving lane to the basket, and that forces another defender to commit. And that leaves somebody open. So maybe the defense switches on the pick and roll. Then we should have a mismatch somewhere. And remember, the screener has the option to pick and pop, roll, or slip. So the ball handler should be looking to see if the screener gets open for a shot. All right, let's watch a couple of pick and rolls being run successfully. Here, the ball handler lets the screener get set, then rubs his defender off him, which forces a switch. The switch allowed the screener to roll open to the basket, and the ball handler is able to make a good pass for an easy assist. On this next play, the ball handler's defender goes under the pick, creating separation. This gives the ball handler a wide open perimeter shot. If the defender dares the shooter to take this shot, it's up to the shooter to make them pay. The key to a successful pick and roll is reading what the on-ball defender does. Over, under, switch, read the defense, and make the smart play. That's all there is to it. That should have you guys fully up to speed on what to do when coach calls for any of these points of emphasis. Let's head out, and we'll be back at it tomorrow for practice.
No doubt. We good, coach.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K. Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And joining us again from the sideline, Doris Burke. The Houston Rockets come into this one following a loss to Orlando. You know, guys, you hate to get embarrassed on your home court, but that's exactly what happened. It was a tough loss for them.
Yeah, given how they performed offensively that day, guys, they really had no chance.
Yeah, and the frustration just mounted. You could see it as they continued to come up empty. And by the end, they were really just happy to get out of there and have the game. Be over.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And so in the game for the Rockets, Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. Harden and Ariza out on the perimeter, and it's Simpson in at the one spot. Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
You look at the numbers for this season, guys, from the free throw line. They're shooting 77%.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Now, here is Harden. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Orlando. And the shot is good.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, their last game a loss to Toronto.
Yeah, they were really in a funk from the field, guys. Credit the defense, definitely. But, even when they got open looks, they were not hitting.
Hey, Steve, me and you flub up words and misstate things on occasion. So do these players have bad nights. It happens.
And another miss by Cleveland.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Ariza goes in. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
James, the pass to Irving. Wants to get it to Varejao, and does. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Harden. And it's Houston on the break. And another hit. Shot made once more from Simpson.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
Excellent use of the screen that time.
Hasn't been the hot start he's wanted here. I mean, he's got a few to fall, but doesn't seem on target most of the time he fires.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Goes up the baseline. It's a big high bounce and goes in. Tiny's got 9.
A perfect 4 for 4 for him to start this game out.
Boy, he looks fresh and confident out there right now.
Love with the screen for Irving. And Shumpert kicks to James. Rebound by Simpson.
Now, normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
Harden outside. He dishes it to Howard. takes the 13-footer. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
Now, here is Irving. He's coming off a 19-point game against Toronto.
And he really kept his head down, was drawing contact, getting himself to the line. Played an aggressive game. That was a big-time help for him and his team. Boy, is he coming out strong. That's 5 consecutive field goals to start this game.
And, Steve, the defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. I mean, they haven't found anything to slow this guy down.
For the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Varejao. Smith comes in for Shumpert, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. The Rockets also changing it up. Moniunas is checked in for Jones. Hill comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Corey Brewer's subbed in for James Harden. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He was intent on running the offense through Tiny. Coach putting the pressure squarely on his shoulders by asking him to be the key man in the offense. It's not something they ask of him every game, but when they do, he can usually handle it. The next thing he talked about was the pace he'd like to see them playing at offensively. He wants it to be a fast-paced game, pushing tempo all the time. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
All right, Doris. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
And here is LeBron, following the 3 from Simpson. Shoots it. LeBron's shot is good. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Tiny. He's got 17. In the corner, it's Brewer. Down low and stolen by Love. James outside. Smith dishes to Dellavedova. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Thompson misses. Here's Simpson. Oh!